afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Halos look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Shohei Ohtani starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Standing in, Dominique Montano. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now to the plate, Marcus Semien. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. A's are gone in order. A's 0. Angels coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Gio Gonzalez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box now, Victor Guerrero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team. See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Laureano is there, and he has it for the first down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Andrelton.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Simmons, originally from the island nation of Curacao. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. The 2-2. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. And he struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Fouled off. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Gonzalez is ready. Here it comes on 3-2. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. And now they've got him in a rundown. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Angels go quietly there. Still no score. Next up for the A's, Chris Davis. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going
high fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Garcia. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
That is fifth. The first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball too high, ball four.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a fastball's in there for strike one. The Angels had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down one early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number one.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Profar, a 27-year-old. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
1-1. Runners on the move for second. High pop up. Dunning over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Olson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Josh Donaldson digging in now. He went deep in the contest last night. First offering on its way. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Too old to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count.
Popped him up. Darno is camped under this one. And he's got it for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Garcia.
So digging in now, Avisail Garcia. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Nope. Ball 1.
One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Garcia just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Outside, 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Now the payoff pitch home. Out of play. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Once again a 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Up there.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average sits at 294. 9 homers, 27 driven in. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Gonzalez steps into his windup. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it one away. Digging in to try it again, Dominique Montano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes ball one. For the current campaign, Montano is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. The 1-0 home. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Montano brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Marcus Semien will be next. Bases are empty, one man out. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. And he popped him up. Here comes Upton. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. From the stretch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, the right fielder, Steven.
So first and second with one man gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. From the stretch.
0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
First and second now, one man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Ready with another 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. The bouncer to the left side. Simmons has it. There's Harrison for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One left for Oakland. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Rodrigo Dunning, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Rodrigo Dunning.
First pitch on its way.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because The more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Down the first baseline. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Piscotty, and the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Left field and deep. Davis going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third. And the ever-versatile Josh Harrison digs in. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0 home. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 2-0. Heading out toward shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding in, Victor Guerrero, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Gonzalez comes set. Here's the first pitch. Guerrero swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Now that's popped up. Chapman in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. One and two. Here it is. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Line drive to center field. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels leave 1. They still trail 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Chris Davis.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
0-1 the count. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch, and it's fouled away. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Good time now to check out the Angels Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Hit the other way out toward right field. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Taylor Cole answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Taylor Cole.
Stepping up now, Jurickson Profar. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Two out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Our hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So here is Avisail Garcia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Justin Upton the next to hit. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. This is foul right side. Now a curveball misses inside.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Bounce towards the second baseman, right to him. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 4. It's the A's 2 and the Angels 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ramon Laureano. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Fouled away. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batter, the designated hitter,
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dominique Montano. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it feels like every at-bat has been an incredible battle. Full count after full count. And he said eventually that absolutely wears the pitchers out on the other side, which should result in more offense for them as the game progresses.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Rodrigo Dunning. He reached on a single in his first try.
Rodrigo Dunning.
Here's the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he lays off for ball 1. Harrison, a 5'8" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Josh Fegley will have to come on and take over behind the plate after the injury.
Now catcher, number 19, Josh Fegley.
In now, Victor Guerrero as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. To the left side, but it's well fouled. First and second now, one man out. Now both runners on the move. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Profar for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Angels strand one. They still trail it here 2-1. Settling in now, Marcus Semien. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First delivery to him on the way. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Got him to go down swinging there. Stephen Piscotty goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Chris Davis now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still lead it 2-1. David Phelps enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 35, David Phelps.
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. The 1-1 home.
count 2-2.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Mike Trout is past batting line against David Phelps, batting at an even 400. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Phelps, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
And now for the Angels, Avisail Garcia. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
From the belt, the pitch.
That's the ball.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And this one will bounce into the wall. Donaldson rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
To the plate now, Justin Upton. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Ready with the 1-1. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground toward the left. Taken in by Simeon. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. A run for the Angels in the inning, and it comes via the RBI triple. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Number 55.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Roenis Elias is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Into the box, Matt Olson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. One out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Garcia on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A's are gone in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ryan Buchter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Ryan Buchter.
Digging in now, Rodrigo Dunning.
And leading off for the Angels, the first baseman, Rodrigo Dunning.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out. Let's go, guys.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Buchter is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Set to deal on 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Josh Harrison stands in as he lifts it in the air to right field. Heading after it is Piscotty. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Victor Guerrero.
Victor Guerrero.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Olsen has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Noah Ramirez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 25, Noah Ramirez.
Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
First offering on its way. Josh Fegley comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here's the pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dominique Montano. First pitch on its way.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. Score remains 2-2. Lou Trevino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
62, Lou Trevino.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons.
And leading up for the Angels, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First delivery to him on the way. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And this will bang up against the wall. And this throw gets away from him.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Ready once again, Mike Trout. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trevino has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. The 0-1. Nope. Ball 1. Trevino rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Here's the 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter on that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Donaldson. First offering on its way.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
From the stretch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Liam Hendricks makes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
15, Liam Hendricks.
David Fletcher will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 6, David Fletcher.
Avisail Garcia will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
High and deep to right center. Piscotty is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So striding in, Justin Upton. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. David Fletcher will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Now playing shortstop, number 9.
Zue Lin is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Now at shortstop, number 5, Zue Lin.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien. This change defensively for the Angels.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
0-2 count and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Pitch on the way. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Chris Davis next to bat as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
The 0-1 offering. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Blake Trinan enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
Now time is called, and with the potential winning run out there at second, they'll get a little more speed out there to perhaps score on a base hit. Sliding into the box, Yasmani Grandal. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-0.
Oh, that's low.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And a good throw gets him one gone. So striding forward now, Josh Harrison. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
On a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1. Hit down the line at first. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but foul. Grounded to third. Chapman's got it. And that's the second out. Digging in, Victor Guerrero. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Zue Lin, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. Chapman brings it in. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. Score remains 2-2. Zach Cozart will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 7.
Hansel Robles takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
In now, Matt Olson. No hits to this point.
Leading off for the Athletics, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Matt Chapman waits on deck. Three-two pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Count 1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate now, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He loses him on ball 4.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Digging in, Josh Fegley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-0 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Another try at 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the A's 3 and the Angels 2. Leading off the inning, Mike Trout, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's one away. So now the Angels cleanup batter, David Fletcher. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
out to center field. Laureano is there, 2 gone. So here's Avisail Garcia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The A's earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Blake Trinan earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We just kicking it. We gotta add up our difference.